Hello and welcome everyone, my name is the Colorful. Today I'll be playing Mstislav, 1203. We have an achievement that we're going for. We need to get all 4 allies before the Mongols arrive. I've heard some interesting things about this level. Let's go ahead and get started.
Mstislav surveyed the noisy and smoke-filled hall crowded with his distant relatives. He wondered if he would be safer pursuing the Cumans across the steppe than staying in that room. At least the Cumans would have the decency to stab him when he was looking. Ostensibly, the crowd had come to congratulate him on his many victories and his marriage to the daughter of the Cuman warlord Kotyan. But Mstislav knew that though he was the man of the hour, that fame would come with expectations. Very expensive expectations. His uncle, also named Mstislav, came to him, bowing in a way that showed his discomfort of being lesser status than his young nephew, at least for the moment. Grabbing his arm, and with a knowing nod, he reminded his nephew that the treacherous Vsevolod the Red still ruled in Kiev. Of course, the elder continued, a good nephew would use his great fame to restore his generous uncle to power in that city. The younger Mstislav nodded. Then came 2 sons of Vsevolod the Big Nest, a prince whose power and realm had been large, but not large enough for his 8 sons. His ambitious progeny had been causing headaches across all of Rus for many years. Now these 2, Yaroslav and Constantine, came asking for help to depose their own brothers from 2 northern principalities. Mstislav nodded again. Hours later, as the celebration ended, he glanced over to his wife, sheepishly smiling at the nobleman paying her a bit too much attention. What did this Cuman Khan's daughter know of the politics of the Rus? Her people were simple. In the eastern steppe, the rules were uncomplicated. The strong ruled and the weak perished. And yet, Mstislav wondered, why had a steppe people like the Cumans not yet demolished the squabbling and divided Rus? But it was only a momentary thought. Mstislav had more pressing matters. He had made many promises tonight.
Alright, our objectives are to defeat the troublesome Druzhina. Our hints tell us that we begin with a population limit of 25 that increases as you capture villages and fortified camps. A prince leaves land management to the subordinates. Your villagers are already assigned to their tasks, so you can concentrate on leading troops in battle. Each Rus ally provides a different civilization's unique technologies and a retinue of unique units. Consider these rewards when planning who to attack first. Each allied Cuman tribe provides 5 free elite Kipchaks at the castle. You can build a large Kipchak army. Find and fight with your Bogatyr. They can become powerful heroes. Use the terrain to your advantage. River crossings and forest passes make good blocking positions. If your city falls, fight on. The Rus princes have defeated many nomads by withdrawing to friendly cities and wearing down invaders. Your scouts report that Mstislav the Bold has a central position in the Smolensk, surrounded by rival princedoms. By defeating his rivals and placing his own allies on the thrones of these princedoms, he will lead a powerful coalition of Rus princes. Vsevolod the Red, in red appropriately, rules Kiev, just to the south across the Dnieper River. The city is a shadow of its earlier might, having been conquered and sacked many times over the centuries. Nonetheless, its position as the historical capital of Rus attracts many boyars to serve whoever rules it. Sviatoslav Vsevolodovich in green has been elected by Novgorod's council to be prince of that northern city. The Novgorodians have a strong militia and effective town defenses. The city's cavalry are skilled in fighting heavily armored warriors, such as boyars, and are inspired to battle by the holy relics housed in the churches around Novgorod. Sviatoslav's brother Yuri, in yellow, commands Vladimir, a princedom that defends the northeastern approaches to Rus lands with resilient warriors fighting from fortified kreposts. The princedom is like its fighters, well protected and unwilling to give up. The young Danilo Romanovich in Sion rules Halik in the southwest, a princedom influenced by the Polish culture on its borders. The plains around Halik support rich agriculture and pastures to support large cavalry armies. The princedom's infantry fight with cleaving hammers. Finally, the Cumans in Grey are a nomadic people from the southeastern fringes who have always been a nuisance to the princes of Rus. There are rumors of a great invasion further east, however, that has weakened the Cuman heartlands and forced the people to flee west. What could cause a disturbance is not yet known. Alright, let's go ahead and get started.
Prince Mstislav, your relatives' men are so filled with drink that they are causing a ruckus in the farmlands outside the walls. They must be punished.
К вашим услугам. Да, понятно.
Daybreak. What a bloody way to end a wedding night.
Делаю.
But there is now much to do. 2 sons of Vsevolod the Big Nest have asked you to depose their own brothers in Novgorod and Vladimir. Your uncle lays claim to Kiev. And you have unfinished business with your own rival, Prince Danilo of Halych. Prepare the Druzhina, gather grain for the campaign, and raise the banners of war.
Атака!
A Bogata is a great hero destined to be sung of in the epic poems of Rus. Find Bogata like this one and use them in battle. The more victories a Bogata achieves, the more his legend will grow. There are many villages, monasteries, and fortified camps that can be captured by clearing them of enemies. Capturing them will provide resources, relics, military buildings, and other benefits.
Понятно. Сделаю.
Okay, our first order of business is to try to capture as many food camps as
Да,
possible.
сделаю. Да, господин. Понятно, да, господин.
Druzhina are loyal retainers who guard their prince's territory. Armed with shield and axe, they can be trained from towers.
Да, понятно, когда мне бой! Оружие! Бой! Понятно, сделаю, да, понятно, сделаю. Атака! Оружию! Атака! Бой! Атака! Вашим услугам. Приказания.
Capturing villages like this one will help supply your army and grow your manpower.
Приказания.
Let's pick up iron casting here.
Сделаю.
It would be wasteful to destroy lands your ally will soon rule. Instead, target your enemy's castles. If a castle is sufficiently damaged, the principality will surrender.
Alright, let's take this monastery here. Should have a relic in it.
Приказания. Да, понятно. Оружие. Атака. Понятно. Приказания. Да, господин. Атака. Сделаю. Понятно. Приказания.
Since your ancestors discarded their pagan ways, monasteries like this one have been a focus of Rus life and enrich a prince's lands.
Okay. So far, so good. let's heal up real quick with one of our monks. Then we can focus on capturing some more food-related ones.
Приказание.
Приказания?
Да.
Да. К вашим услугам. Да.
Okay, while we heal those guys up, let's have our 3 heroes come down. Let's do chain barding armor here.
К вашим услугам. Приказания? Да, господин. Да, понятно. Приказания? Да, сделаю. К вашим услугам.
Okay, we've got 7 vills, 2 wood choppers. Still healing up these guys. Let's have our Bogat here fight.
К вашим услугам. Сделаю.
Приказание. К вашим услугам. Во имя Господне сделаю.
Humans have been arriving from the east, claiming to be fleeing from a great and ruthless enemy. Their warriors pledge to serve you if you give them food to feed their families. The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle.
Alright, we have some food. So we spent them on some free elite kip tracks here. We're also picking up Bodkin Arrow.
К вашим услугам приказание сделаю.
I use these guys to come secure this food down here.
Приказания?
Alright, very good. Food obtained. Let's come this direction and try to... Actually, let's see if we can get the dock with that food first. We have 644. Let's not have our resources sitting
The
too
Cumans
idle
are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle.
К вашим услугам, господин. Приказания, господин.
The Cumans are asking for food. They say they were forced to leave their livestock behind, so great was the threat from the east.
Are there shallows here that we can use to cross? I hope so. Should be. Yep. Let's pick up leather archer armor for our kipchaks. Come this way, start securing this food. Okay, let's get even more Cumans here.
The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle.
Very nice. Let's do squires. Let's pick up pikeman tech because we know we're going to need it later. Cross the river here. This Bogatyr core with the Kipchak core is doing really good. It's easy to micro.
The stories the Cumans tell do not seem believable. They claim that a great horde has risen from the Far East and has already conquered many distant empires. It may be wise to take some precautions.
Okay, let's keep coming for more food here. 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle.
Да.
Да, точно сделаю.
Okay, we are in the Imperial Age. Okay.
The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle.
Okay, very nice. Now we are... Oh, there's green units here.
Novgorod has been a free city since the days of Vladimir the Great. Svyatoslav Vsevolodovich has the support of the city's militia, giving him superior spearmen and skirmishers. His cavalry is also well suited to fighting armored boyars. The Teutonic Knights say the swamps beyond are plagued by pagan devils. If you smash the pagan shrines, you will show yourself a friend of the Order.
Okay, lots to do here. Fighting off some green. Let's get plate barding armor. Let's get archer armor. that's fine.
The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle.
Let's regroup these Kipchaks back over here, get them healed. Pick up infantry armor here.
Во имя Господне, да, во имя Господне.
And let's start tripping down red to get them on our side.
Да. Приказания.
A little grain and meat is a small price to pay for the support of Cuman tribes. They will be a powerful army under your command. The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle. The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle.
К вашим услугам. Понятно. Да.
The Vsevolod the Red flees, and your uncle Mstislav has taken control of Kiev. You can now use the city's university.
Okay, let's get some of the more vital unitechs out and start moving out against green here.
К вашим услугам. Понятно.
Приказание во имя Господне.
Приказания, господин.
Тотчас сделаю.
Okay, lumberyard over here is ours. Let's keep moving north. Still lack the gold here for blast furnace. Let's pick that up. Get more
The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle.
К вашим услугам. Понятно.
Vladimir has always defended the eastern approaches to Rus lands with kreposts, well-armored infantry, and resilient warriors. Yuri Vsevolodovich will be a challenge to depose from this well-defended frontier.
Да, господин. Да.
Wish I had more than one Trev here. We'll have to make do with what we've got.
Оружию!
Okay, university. We could use ballistics. We need wood for that. Okay.
You have forced Novgorod's town council to depose Sviatoslav and place his brother Yaroslav in control of the city.
Приказание вашим услугам. Приказание. Понятно. Сделаю.
Okay, very nice. Now we have one north and one southern ally. They should,
More Cumans arrived,
distract
telling of
each
entire
other.
armies surrounded and vanquished, and whole tribes sold into slavery. As fierce as the Cumans are, whatever has driven them to flee must be spawned from hell itself.
Let's do Hussar.
Вашим услугам. Понятно. Да. Да, господин.
Okay, let's move all these guys over here and try to take on yellow. And start training more Hussars to be our front line here. Let's get another Treb. Let's pick up Halb Tech.
Your people are distressed by the arrival of so many Cumans. They are urging action to be taken against them. Whatever enemy is in the distant east is less threatening than the hordes already at your gates. Attack the Cumans or ignore the demands from your people. Attacking will cause you to lose all Cuman-allied tribes, but will grow your support from your people. Receive plus 25 population.
Okay, I'm not going to turn on the Cumans here. I have a lot of Cuman archers in my
Приказание
army
сделаю. Да,
still.
господин.
Plus I like the Cumans, so I'm not going to betray them. I do want to get yellow on my side though.
Да, ас собираюсь. Ас собираюсь. Тотчас сделаю.
Да, понятно. Да, господин.
Okay, let's get more Hussars online. Let's get more Halbs online. There's a relic down there. There's a relic over here. Let's get one more monk. Alright, we're able to slam the castle from outside the walls here. That's excellent for us. We have a monk. Let's have this monk grab this relic and bring it back to our main base. Let's also invest into heavy cavalry archer. Keep getting hussars out.
You have deposed Yuri Vsevolodovich and placed his brother Konstantin in control of Vladimir. He will be a useful ally on the eastern frontiers.
Вашим услугам. Да, сделаю.
Okay, let's
Понятно.
move these guys back here. We have 95 pop space.
Приказание сделаю.
Let's look into reclaiming military bases now.
Вашим услугам. В бой! Приказание.
Warriors from the surrounding countryside muster at camps like this one to defend Rus from marauding nomads.
Да, господин. Вашему сделаю. Да, господин. Понятно. Сделаю.
Alright. We can park our trebs over here in Red's base. I think they'll be pretty safe. Let's park our hero units back in this base. And start systematically taking on purple bases here. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, these aren't bases, so we have 3 bases left to take over.
The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle.
Да, вашим услугам. Сделаю.
Okay, we're probably gonna lose those soldiers over there. That's alright, we need some pop space anyway. I personally am not going to attack the Cumans because I like them. Though there is something to be said that getting the extra 25 pop space is probably pretty good.
Да, господин. Да, господин.
Okay,
Понятно.
elite dismounted Conic can go home there.
К вашим услугам.
This monk can come grab this relic now.
Да, да, господин.
Let's swing up this way. Let's grab some more food from
The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle.
Вашим услугам.
Oh, that villager's like permanently idle now for some reason.
These Varangians have come from the north to serve in Constantinople. They ask that you show them the way south. They may also fight for you for a time, but their future lies with the Emperor. Your wife's father, the Cuman warlord Kotian, has arrived, telling horrific stories of a people called Mongols. He says he pledges himself to you for having been so good to his people in this time of need.
It's Kotian.
Да, сделаем. Понятно.
The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle. The Cumans are thankful and pledge to serve you in battle.
Okay. Any crazy text that we need? I don't think so. I wish we could get murder holes, but I don't think I can even... what is it? I don't think I can even
Сделаю. Понятно.
get any stone at all. Okay, like have our kind of the bait. Kipchaks make the bulk of the military might here. Just delete everyone. We'll soon have this source of gold for ourselves as well. Alright, relic obtained, very nice.
Да. Сделаем. Понятно.
Во имя Господне, да. К вашим услугам делаю. Понятно. Да. Собираюсь. Да. Приказание. Тотчас сделаю.
Okay, I might not be able to put any more relics over there. I'm not able to click that monastery for some reason. But let's go out and kill the pagans for shrines now. Let's try to get Elite Boyar. Maybe we can swing by like a more population efficient setup.
сделаю.
К вашим услугам.
Да, господин. Понятно?
Okay, I should also be prepared to take on Teal.
К вашим услугам. Приказания? Сделаю.
Приказание. Да, тотчас
Yeah, I
сделаю.
can't put the relic in
Да.
there, which kind of stinks, but it does track. Let's look for shrines. Still don't see any shrines.
The Norsemen have taught your infantry how their chieftains fight against men on horse.
Okay, that's one shrine over there. Let's check the north side here.
Да, господин.
Let's
Понятно.
knock down the gates with our trebs. Just so that we're prepared to damage the castle here. Okay, here's another shrine. Let's move those cab up.
Вашим услугам. Приказания? К вашим услугам. Сделаю.
I think we're gonna need more hussars whenever possible.
Да, господин. Понятно? Да, сделаю. Да, господин. Приказания? Сделаю. Да, господин. Понятно?
Okay, berserks to the south. Clearing out pagans here. Okay, there's another shrine here just in time. That'll be a third shrine. Oh, there's the fourth shrine. Okay. That works. You guys exchange places, please.
Danilo of Halich surrenders to you and pledges that he will be a faithful ally. There is no reason to disbelieve the young prince.
Да. К вашим услугам. Да.
Men from the east arrived in Kiev. They claimed to be ambassadors from a great Khan who has conquered Persia and Cumania. They said that if the princes of Rus served their Khan, these lands would be untouched by the Khan's hordes. Your uncle had them executed.
Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta prepare for the Mongol
The Teutonic
invasion.
Knights say that you flirt with heresy, but that you also showed devotion by shedding blood against the pagans.
Во имя Господне.
They will fight alongside you for the glory of God. Whatever comes from the east, you will not fight alone.
Вашим услугам.
Your allies gather their armies. They will meet you at your city.
Да, к вашим услугам. Приказания. Да, к вашим услугам. Приказания. Вашим услугам.
Okay, got the Teutonic Knights on our side. Got all these guys on our side. Very nice. Let's put these guys on aggro stance as well. Put them back here.
Приказания. Вашим услугам. Да,
That trap can
сделаю.
remain idle. It's fine. I
Да,
don't think we
господин.
really need.
The flow of
anymore.
Cuman refugees from the east has slowed. Perhaps the danger has passed.
Yeah, that's wishful. That is wishful thinking. Okay, we've got a good amount of resources here. Do we have everything we could possibly need here? I think we're pretty much about as good as we're gonna get. Oh, these Crusader Knights are very strong. I'd like to save my Crusader Knights as like a shock troop of cavalry, right?
The Northmen who came through your lands before have returned. They say that Constantinople is held by French crusaders. Nonetheless, they plundered much and send you gold based on their number.
Приказания.
Okay, Herman is here.
Вашим услугам. Приказания.
These are just elite Teutonic Knights. They're probably gonna get
The
wrecked.
horde comes from the east.
Да,
Calling themselves Mongols, they will fall to the Rus like all the nomadic marauders who came before them.
Да, да, господин.
Okay. Moment of truth, I guess.
Приказания. К вашим услугам. Приказания. Сделаю. К вашим услугам. Да, понятно? Да, господин.
Looks like my allies are doing the main bulk of the work here. My hand's kind of cold. Oh, give me a sec.
The enemy weakens and retreats. Pursue and crush them. A great victory awaits you, Mstislav the Bold. There are many more Mongols than anyone could have seen. They have sprung a trap.
Okay, yes. Oh my god. We have spies on them, fortunately. What the fudge? Okay, well that monastery is certainly screwed. I think maybe our guys can try to come snipe these trebs. Where are they going? Okay, hold on. Yes! Wait, they have hanging siege. Their siege is hanging. That's fine. We did a lot of damage. Let's retreat back to Teal here. Wait, they don't have that many units here at all. We can definitely take this fight. Let's... Okay, we're almost certainly gonna lose this castle. But that's fine if we protect the siege, or we kill the siege. Oh my god, this is brutal. Okay, snipe the siege, create some pockets of military units in these side buildings that we've got. But if we take out the siege, then regroup at each of the castle bases.
Fight on! Withdraw and wear down the invaders.
Then eventually we should win, right? I think it was a bit lucky that the enemy left their siege hanging. Okay. This is good. This is fine. We still have a powerful cavalry force there. Monastery. Let's research herbal medicine. I don't know if that'll apply to the enemy build or our allied buildings, but it could definitely help. That pathing is truly awful. Well, we do still have a solid number of survivors. I'm pretty encouraged here. They only have the one siege ram. If we can snipe that siege ram, then we'll be in pretty good shape. Yeah, the Krepos here are so invaluable now. I'm glad we didn't destroy them. Let's heal.
Сделаю. Понятно. Сделаю.
They also still have a Treb here, that's rough.
Понятно. Атака!
Yeah, we're not completely out of it yet here. Oh my god, the horde is so big.
Понятно. В бой! Атака! Оружие!
Vladimir is burning. Its prince died on the city's battered walls.
Вашему бой! Да, атака! Да, вашим услугам. Понятно? Да, господин. Понятно, делаю.
Okay, let's see. We managed to split the army just a bit.
Да, господин. Понятно. Оружию! Вашим услугам. Приказания. Вашим услугам.
It's pretty much just a wild goose chase going on now.
Приказания. Понятно. Атака!
But the enemy has split at least a little bit.
Да. Бой! Вашим услугам. Да, сделаю. Понятно. Понятно. Приказания. Приказания.
Okay, I should be spamming hustlers all day.
Вашим услугам. Оружие, бой! Приказания.
Oh, Herman, I'm so sorry. It's over for you, Herman.
Да, господин. Понятно, сделаю. Да, господин. Вашим услугам. Да, к оружию. Приказание. Понятно, да, сделаю. Атака.
Novgorod has been destroyed, and the city's prince has been executed.
Да, господин. Вашим услугам. Понятно.
Okay,
Приказание.
there's
Да,
split
к
forces
оружию.
here. Let's intercept.
Да, понятно. Бой. Приказание. Да, господин. Атака.
Take these split fights while we can.
Понятно, сделай. К оружию.
Definitely need to keep maintaining full queues though.
Понятно. Да, сделаю. Понятно, да, господин.
Starting to run low on wood, so we should be careful.
Вашим услугам. Да.
Starting to run low on resources in general.
Приказание. Сделай. Бой. Да, господин. Вашим услугам. Приказание. Вашим услугам. Атака. Да. Приказание. Бой.
Alright. The enemy seems to only have one siege ram though.
Вашим услугам.
Can we snipe the ram? Let's go for the ram. I think sniping that siege early was very key for us. Keeping these queues full is also important. Though I might chill at the barracks for a little bit. Save it for heavy cavalry archers instead.
Приказание. Да, да, господин.
Okay, we still have two whole... What is it? Two whole cities left.
Вашим услугам, господин.
We're at the pop cap. That is great. I love seeing that we're at the pop cap. Because I am pretty surprised that we are in this state, to be honest. But yeah, the Mongols have slowed down for sure. If we can take out melee units next, that'll be ideal. So that way the static defenses will be even stronger against their ranged units. Let's try to draw these guys out. Hussars are definitely the way to go. Got lots of food. And they have very good pierce armor, 2+4. That's solid. Okay, we've drawn some more of them out.
Приказание. Вашим услугам. Атака.
Okay, hussars, hussars, hussars. I love hussars.
Приказания.
Nice. Okay. I think the Mongols are definitely getting a lot weaker.
Понятно, господин. Понятно. Да.
Our villagers have been hard at work, except for her. She's been idle. We still have 2 whole castles to work with. Oh wow, this enemy squad is not so bad anymore. I think the castles that we have left might be enough to take them out. The key here, I think, is pacing. Okay, we've managed to
Сделаю. Приказания, господин.
get some
Аз
people
сделаю.
to bait themselves in our direction. Definitely winning the war of attrition here now.
Понятно. Да, господин.
Ah, they're running out of soldiers. We can clean them up soon. This will probably be the last big fight.
Понятно. А сделаю. К вашему понятно оружию.
Very good. Very, very good.
Приказания.
Super clean. And the remaining Mongols have realized that they probably shouldn't be shooting arrows at houses and, you know, fighting us. I think victory is going to be ours very soon.
Бой.
Against all odds, you have survived the invasion of the Mongols. Rus has been devastated, but from these ashes a new authority will emerge. Rus cannot be a land of princes. It must be ruled by one man, a Tsar. Prince Mstislav the Bold and the remnants of his army returned from the battle on the Kalka River, weakened and weary. As they passed the Rus cities, the church bells were silent, for all expected the Mongols would be just a day behind, bringing more death and destruction. Miraculously, no invasion came. Prince Mstislav had seen the weakness in the Rus princes, all too divided for the sake of petty squabbles to unite against so great a threat. But the fact that the Mongols did not press their advantage meant that this was a lesson that would die with Mstislav only a few years later. When Mstislav passed from illness, his relatives were not around. They were too busy fighting over his territory. The Rus princes resorted to war among one another, planting the seeds of their own destruction. There would be no second chances. The Mongols would return.
Okay, tough mission. So, I know I didn't talk much during the execution of this mission, but I kind of developed the strategy after failing the first time and deleting that recording. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about what I did now after the fact. So point number 1 is use the Kipchak, the Cuban Kipchaks liberally. Like 500 food for 5 elite Kipchaks at 100 food a pop for like fast training time is really, really good. It's really, really good because Kipchaks, once stacked, can population efficiently take on pretty much any force individually, right? And so to support that while also getting your technologies online, you should capture the farms as soon as possible. Capturing enough territory is what gets you to the Imperial Age, I believe. I'm not sure how many you need to get. I just know that if you capture enough, it seems like you'll get to the Imperial Age. It could be time gated, but I found that like just capturing things as much as possible is a good way to go. Make sure that you're picking up relics around the map. There are a few, at least 2 in the north, at least 2 in the south. There's likely more that I missed. Those will be your gold income. And with your food income, you're just picking up all the technologies that you can. You're also picking up as many cumins as your population can support. And going around and just doing your thing. So the main thing that you need to make sure to do is to get the resource purples on your side. Because even if the villagers kind of come under some pressure, they don't get directly attacked by the other factions. Whereas if you capture the military buildings too early, the other factions will focus down those military buildings. So don't capture the military sections too early. You should leave them for later once you are certain that the area is safe. Just do the eco ones. Another point is green is likely one of the better enemies to focus early. Reason being that their units are really annoying to deal with. Like skirmishers, halberdiers, and Latus are all really hard to it's like really hard to micro against that composition, especially if you're running like heavily armored units as well as Kipchaks, right? So my suggestion is to go after them first, beat them back, and get them on your allied side as soon as possible. If you're able to do that, you can also send a trebuchet down south and treb the castle from across the water here. So long as you've cleared out purple from this farm area, it should be pretty safe. And you really only will need maybe 1 or 2 trebs. I think I only had 1. And you'll get red as your ally now. So once you have these 2, you can pretty much go for either yellow or teal in whichever order you prefer. Now, if you're going for the achievement, of course you have to get all 4 of them. I do highly recommend you get all 4 of them. I'm not sure if getting all 4 of them will trigger the Mongol invasion earlier. I don't think it will because it seems to be a pure time gate. I did notice that I got all 4 allies on my side, and you know, we got to sit tight for a little while with all 4, right? So that was nice. So after you've gotten all 4 of your allies and you've captured all the military buildings, you will need these military buildings to keep your population up. When the Mongol horde shows up, make sure that you snipe the siege. You've seen it live, but when the siege lags behind like that and you have a bunch of cavalry, having the cavalry come in and break as much of the siege as possible takes out so much of the steam out of this huge Mongol force. It's actually unbelievable. So once you do that, you're essentially using your base and then whichever remaining bases around the map as just stalling to just try to split the horde in some ways, right? So the whole time what I'm doing is I'm producing hussars primarily because you have a lot of extra food, but also halbs and heavy cavalry archers, because those guys will also help in the fight, right? And once the siege is down, you can use the castles and the buildings and all those other nice things to kind of split the forces bit by bit, draw some portion of the aggro, and then take these smaller fights instead of those massive conglomerate fights that you definitely will not be able to win. And if you're doing this correctly, you should be able to maintain a pretty solid population cap and eventually tire out the Mongol forces and win. We had 2 castles remaining, 2 of our allies remaining. Green and yellow unfortunately got wrecked, but yellow, I should add, had more defensive buildings and they got wrecked even faster because they took like the full brunt of the horde, right? Anyway, I am hoping you guys enjoyed this video. It was pretty tough. It required a couple of attempts for me to beat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.